We gotta come up with money. I'm tired, and it's already a stressful start. But day one.
So this is actually day one of travel. I couldn't sleep last night. I was super freaking stressed. I was just going through a bunch of different emotions. I know you were too. Today I don't feel that. I just feel anxious, irritable, tired.
Never done like a road trip
like this big.
No.
I mean, what we did from Texas to Florida, but that still kind of felt normal. I don't know why. Given 5 days to make this trip, so we have a few stops. So I'm really excited to see Meow Wolf and then sightsee and see different things. So unfortunately, we're driving two separate vehicles.
So you're riding with one dog, and I'm riding with the other dog and the cat. All right, last stop at Buc-ee's, and then we're on the road.
To see clearer than I already see, breathe deeper than I already breathe, and that's just the beginning.
Alright, already started. I got feet up here riding with us, or riding with me, and Argon is in the back. Praying for a safe trip. Bye, Texas.
I wanna be back.
Alright, so we've been driving for about, I want to say almost 3 hours, and we are now in Wichita Falls. Still Texas. It is a lot of farmland. Argon is down there on the floor sleeping, and Ash climbed all the way in the back and is sleeping on the dog bed back there, it seems. But we're making our way through Texas. First rest stop. How long have we been driving? Like 4 hours now? It feels so much longer than that. But finally gassed up in the middle of nowhere. I guess we're about to hit Amarillo, Texas. So we found a little rest stop to let the boys kind of stretch, and so we can have a little lunch that y'all saw we packed before. And luckily the breeze is nice out here, but it is hot.
Is that weird? That we have a cat on a leash outside?
I don't think
he gives me anxiety. Like, I'm afraid he's gonna jump around and run off or something.
No, he's doing so well. So in the car, I was a little worried at first because he was a little antsy. Once he got comfortable, he's doing so well because I have blankets and pillows all in the back seat. Argon. He was snoozing like he has never snoozed before. Like he was in a Four Seasons.
It's like they're sitting here like people. Look at this weird crap. And then the cat's in his carrier.
And then he's just relaxing. Like
he's in his car seat.
He's able to get out if he wants on a leash, but he's just comfy just being.
Like we're a circus.
Ash is one of those child leashes that people have. They're like, okay, I'm not gonna let you run free. You're just gonna be on a leash.
No, we are like a circus family.
So what have you been doing to pass the time?
Watching true crime documentaries, honestly, or listening to like my true crime podcasts and stuff. That's honestly all I've been doing.
And we've been watching One Piece.
Oh, wow.
The one on Netflix. So we started watching it again. Yeah, we were catching up. Leah likes it, right?
You like it?
Yeah, it's not
Kind
bad.
of weird, right? It's different. It's really weird.
It's really different from the anime, but I think it's because everything in live action is mainly darker and has more shadow, but everything in animation is more colorful.
Wichita Falls. That's like on King of the Hill. They made a whole big deal about going to Wichita Falls. So I thought that was really cool.
Wasn't it also on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Something else falls.
Oh, okay.
Swallow Falls.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, Swallow Falls.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking.
I don't know, they just eat sardine stuff.
So yeah, so we're gonna take a break, eat our chips, like our protein chips and a sandwich, and you guys got sandwiches and chips, and then walk them around for a little bit, and then just take our time because it's a long, long drive.
Yeah, this is the longest one of the whole trip.
What's really weird is that they have a trail here, but it's really small. Like it starts there, and then ends literally right over there at the end of the trail.
Wow. Oh, you were lying. It literally just goes around the lake. This is a nice little rest stop. They have picnic tables, the breeze is nice, and they even have a park, a little kids park, over there on the left side. So you can even stop and let the kids kind of release some energy while they're here as well. It's starting to smell, but I don't know if it's something like because we're by the lake and maybe, I don't know, it's just something by the lake. But we have been told by actually multiple people that over in Amarillo, Texas area, which is where we're heading to.
Which is the Panhandle.
The Panhandle.
And it doesn't make sense. Florida's the only state with a panhandle that we know of. I mean, but apparently that's the Panhandle here in Texas, so. Texas
is so big, why wouldn't it have its own panhandle?
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's just the lake or the smell that everyone was telling us about. They didn't really explain what the smell was, so I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. But here we go. Amarillo.
I wanna be better than I already am, to see clearer than I already see, breathe deeper than I already breathe, and that's just the beginning.
I don't know if you're feeling the same way, but as we're driving, I'm like, oh man, this is really cool. Like, I can't wait till we get to our destination, and then when we're done with this trip, we can go back home. And then I'm like, wait a minute, Texas isn't our home anymore. So
the further we drive, the further we're from Texas. What we know is home. Yep.
It just feels really weird. You're getting the same feeling too?
Somewhat.
It's like throwing me off. It's like I'm
like our destination if we're just going somewhere to film for the day or weekend.
I'm used to doing like different trips, like going somewhere, filming something, and then coming right back. I'm like, okay, once we're done filming this, we'll come right back. No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not coming right back.
We're making great progress.
Yeah.
But every time we get back in the truck, it's like, we still have this much further to go. Yeah. Like, this trip is long, and the boys are troopers, man. How are you feeling, Aaliyah?
We're in New Mexico.
Yay, Meow Wolf is here.
Sure.
Stop picking on poor Shoo Shoo! Leave him alone!
So cool, we're here, Aaliyah. So where all the alien stuff happens.
Who might you be?
We're on Route 66.
Yeah!
And it's raining.
It looks so country and kind of old.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's so 50s. It's like we're in a Meow Wolf exhibit already.
This is scary. No service out here.
Okay, so we officially made it to New Mexico. I'm not sure what part of New Mexico we are in currently. All I know is we no longer have cell service. Beautiful scenery though. Like, the scenery is really beautiful out here, just it's a little eerie with no cell service. But we made it to New Mexico, out of Texas, and we are now on the last leg of the trip to our hotel for the night so we could relax and on to a new adventure tomorrow. So, here we go.
That's crazy. I don't know if you can see in the side view mirror, but that's the post office. They have a little post office in the middle of nowhere.
Still on the same road. Still no cell service. I forgot to download music and shows or movies or anything on my phone last night when I was connected to Wi-Fi at the hotel. It has been pure silence for a while. I haven't seen a car. All I hear are the animals snoring. Wonder how Luis and Aaliyah are doing. Seeing the rays come down from the clouds like that makes me feel like, ah. Nope, I instantly take back what I just said. Those sun rays, no, it's not like anymore. Still no cell service. still in the middle of nowhere. A little over an hour left to go before we get to our hotel for the night. Amarillo. I never noticed the smell, but my windows were up, whatever. But that's when Argon was sitting in the front seat instead of the back, and he wakes up from his sleep, and he's like sniffing around. I'm like, did you just like fart or something? Because he just woke up out of nowhere smelling. I looked to the left, and that's where they had all the cows corralled and like the piles of like manure. I was like, he really woke up from a slumber from that.
We're at the Speedway now. The first gas station we stopped at, the bathroom didn't work, and we went like 100-something miles without going to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, these are barely working too.
These bathrooms were, I mean, they're not Buc-ee's, but I mean, holy crap. This area of New Mexico is really, really sketchy.
And the other part was just mountains. Like you couldn't, or
you can't stop anywhere. Holy
that
shoot,
was
man.
Miserable.
We made it.
Made it before it got dark. Because I could not imagine how terrifying that one road up in the mountains with no cell service would have been at night. I would have just called it a night, said we'll finish it tomorrow. There's
like
no way.
100-something miles of that.
I thought it was like 80 something, but I think it was actually ended up being like over 100.
This was one of the hardest trips we've done, and it's not even over yet.
I don't think it would have been that bad had we drove one vehicle and we could have swapped and like kind of taken a nap. But even if we did swap and like that, first of all, the car would have been cramped.
Oh, the car would have been, yes. So it's a good thing that we had both vehicles, because both vehicles are full.
But my truck was struggling. I feel it was struggling.
So we checked into La Quinta. I reserved this a couple days ago, and they're sold out now. Well, they've been sold out for a week, they said. So I got lucky. This hotel has a timer for the light. I had never seen that before. Yeah, so I went outside, and I didn't want the guy to think that I was like roasting the hotel or anything, because we're not. For what it is here, like in the area, like a lot of it seems run down, but like the outside is like barracks, like army barracks is what it looks like. But when you come inside, it's like pretty renovated. It's not nothing bad. And then he just wanted to tell me that the Meow Wolf that we're gonna visit tomorrow is actually the original Meow Wolf. So the first Meow Wolf was here in Texas, and they pride themselves in here. Texas. Here in New Mexico, and they pride themselves in that, so we're excited to check that out tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of, on our way here, it was before we went to the Highway 104, I guess that was called, which is that long road of like no service. There was a little thing called Art City, and it was like all abstract letters, and on the right side it was literally just a giant field with like abstract art pieces, like statues that people made. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool, like a little mini Meow Wolf. I guess it fits.
Well, anyway, yes, the people here are very, very nice. I mean, the ones that we met so far, you already had a compliment on your hair. People, they seem really kind here. Yeah, I saw that one too.
The legendary road, and it's just like the giant road, or the mural of it.
We're gonna stay over 2 days, and then the next time we'll record this trip, we'll be in Colorado, or going to Colorado.
Yep.
So.
Day one, we made it.
It is a rainy day here in New Mexico, and we're finally loading up so we can leave and head our way to Colorado.
It's a good 40 degrees colder today than yesterday.
It's fun, New Mexico. It's time to leave. Let's go to Colorado now. Are you ready?
Going before I have time to change my mind. Please, don't stop me.
I won't. I know it's
Colorado
time for me to go.
Buc-ee's.
Kaya, don't be sad about
You're
it.
in Colorado?
Just think, the next time I come back here, I'll tell...
It's facing up.
Open your eyes, door I'm on you. It's you that I hope. Door I'm on you.
So this welcome center is very, very small, but like you said, it looks very pet friendly, and they have a little memorial over there too for veterans.
Pets on a leash are welcome here. Look, it's Bluey and Snoopy. Bluey and Snoopy. Ash wants it.
It's a small like rest stop, but it's really cozy and clean, and I'm gonna top out some water too.
So as we're sitting here eating lunch, they have a little sign for fun facts about here in Trinidad, Colorado. And so we're 6,000 feet altitude. They have about a 9,000 person population. And it seems as if we stopped right in the middle of where we are coming from in Santa Fe to where we are going in Denver. So we are 190 miles both ways, right in the middle. So that's really neat. This place is really cool actually, and it has a lot of great information. The people are really nice, beautiful scenery. Perfect little spot to have some lunch.
That looks so cool, huh? The little lake over there. And then down there you see the mountains. You see some snow on top of those mountains over there.
Over there is gonna be really cool.
Yep. Alright, so now we're getting a much later start to our trip. We're just now leaving Colorado. We ended up staying another day here. We're just that tired, so safety first always. So we got us loaded up, Brianna's in the other truck, getting ready to head out on this 10.5-hour drive. So here we go. 10.5. It's pretty cool. So far we've been going straight down the mountain, and I'm not really having to give it any gas. Like, it's just going by itself, but it picks up speed really, really fast. So we're having to tap on the brakes just slightly, but not too much because you don't want to burn the brakes out. But that's pretty neat. Reminds me of Radiator Springs racers at Disneyland. Early on, we're leaving Colorado.
Fall in!
Tall.
He's a creature of the sea.
Leah's back there in the shade with Ash. Adam. Louis already ran all the way up there.
Look at these beautiful mountains. Complete desert out here. But it's so beautiful up here. Oh my gosh. It's a little hike. It's nothing crazy, but I'm already tired.
Yeah. Alright, so far Utah has been more of a struggle to drive than any other state. My truck has been overheating for a majority of it. So I'm having to slow down tremendously or even stop altogether on the exit to let it cool down. So hoping it starts to cool down and things start to go a little smoother. Other than this, the trip has been going really well, but this has been putting us behind quite a bit today.
Look, Leah. We're in Arizona now.
Once we pass the sign,
Yeah, we're in Arizona.
We are finally out of Utah. I never thought that state would end from east to west Utah, and we just had to hit the entire state. I thought we were going straight into Nevada, but apparently we are getting on the road for Arizona for about 25 or so miles, and then we'll be reaching Nevada, which is our destination that we'll stop at for the night. I just can't wait to get to Nevada.
packing. I haven't really been filming too much. I mean, we've been doing so many other events and we've just been tired, and again, we slept in. It's already 9:54 in the morning here in Vegas. Checkout's at 11, so packing now, and this is the final stretch. So what we've been having to do is store everything in Brianna's truck and at night, and then when we travel, we divide the two between my truck and her truck, or her SUV. So she gets all the electronics and things that we don't want to get wet, and then I just get everything else. And here we go. On the road again.
There's nothing else out here. We're in the middle of the desert in Nevada.
This is crazy. This is sick. I love the whole alien thing.
I saw it on the map. His name is Alien.
A Leon. Oh, that's so funny. Clever. Look at that.
That is the coolest thing
Instead
ever.
of organ donors, organ takers.
Area 51 certified soil sample.
We're in California now.
California.
Oh man, we're finally here. We still got almost 2 hours to the hotel. But we're in California now. Almost there. 10 more minutes. We're here now.
Finally made it.
This sucked.
I was really hoping we would make it before sundown, but
So every time we're traveling with the military, we try to get a room like this. One that has a stovetop and some pots and pans. So what we have to do is just buy some cheap stuff, and we can make do for breakfast and lunch. Since breakfast is provided at the hotel usually, we cook our own lunch, and then for dinner we'll go out somewhere or cook here. Rotisserie chicken, some mashed potatoes, the dehydrated ones, and what?
and just steamed vegetables.
Yeah, that's our go-to. So good news. It's just been super stressful the last couple of days. We've been here in the hotel for about exactly 7 days now, a week. And it's just been super stressful. We've been looking for homes. We've been sending up applications, but not the actual application where you pay $50, because that's $50 every time per person, per applicant. So that would be $100 every time. So we would submit our little application, the prereq, I guess you would say, to see if there was any rooms available or any homes available. And some of the respondents saying yes, it's available. Others responded saying no, it's not available. And others just didn't respond at all. We've been house hunting, like going to different apartments. So that's something we never explored before, were apartments. And you know, apartment living seems kind of cool. So we explored that. We weren't denied, we didn't apply either. It was just something in the air that we were just discussing, because it is very expensive to live here in California. We've also explored buying. Just buying doesn't seem to be in the cards for us right now, especially with the cost of the houses here in California. Maybe eventually, we don't know yet. So we just got an email 9 minutes ago. It's 5 o'clock here. So of course we couldn't call them back because their office is closed now, but we were approved for a home. We've been praying and just hoping for something to come up. I mean, an apartment or a house, it does not matter to us at this time, at this moment. We're super excited because it's just one step closer to finishing this move and getting out of this hotel, because I'm sick of hotel living now.
3, to leave a message in a general mailbox, dial 4.
That we were approved for the home. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to reach out. We just got the email a few minutes ago.
You can do it on Monday. There is additional pet fee.
Just moved here from Texas, so
Okay.
appreciate that you were still in the office. We gotta come up with money.
Man, I've just been lazy. We haven't been hitting the gym. We just been falling off. We've still been trying to look for work.
Yeah, I've been
and
looking for a job.
It hasn't been going as planned.
But as of today, we are officially California residents. We will have a home, keys to a home here in California.
The part that I really hate about all this is having to start all over again and trying to find like our identity, because in Texas we had an identity, the previous duty stations we had an identity. Here it's like, well, what is our identity here? Like, what are we gonna do here? Meeting new people, trying to establish yourself at work, starting over.
Just
Sucks.
defining your norm. Like in Texas, we knew everything we needed. Our doctors, our places that we like to shop, we knew where everything was. Here we have to kind of find everything. And there's different shops here than what we had in Texas, so that's different as well. We got our keys.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.